Good morning, everyone. I really wanted to share this with you guys. Yesterday, after I dropped my son off to school, I was in a car accident, like a fender bender. Well, it wasn't even a fender bender because no fenders got bent. It was just my, I guess, my mirror had scraped a gentleman's car, like his right below his mirror, and and I didn't even know it happened, until he's like beeping the horn and yelling and stuff, and I'm like, what in the world is wrong with this person? So he pulled up next to me. I stopped, of course, slowed down. He pulled up next to me, and I said, I didn't say anything. He just yelled, "You did you hit me?" I said, "No, I didn't hit you." And he said, "Yes, you did. You hit me." And I'm like, this guy is crazy. So what I did was I called the police, excuse me, and I pulled into a well-lit area, a well public area, so that if anything did happen, there would be a lot of witnesses. Anyway, so he jumped out the car, says, "You hit me. I got it on camera," and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, the police are on their way. So he's still yelling, and police arrived. So the police got there, and I showed them. We got out the car. Look, there's no damage at all on my car, not even on the mirror. And and the police, what they do is they put your car next to theirs to see where it hit, to see where the impact was. So I'm gonna get to the point. So they put my car next to his, and I'm looking, and I'm like, and I see this like little indenture right on his door, and I'm like, I'm like, how did? And I look at my car, and it matches up, but there's no damage whatsoever, not even on my mirror, no scrapes or anything. So I'm puzzled at this point. And and he's like, "Oh, he's driving like a madman. He's gonna kill everybody." And I'm like, "Oh goodness." And then the guy starts crying like you would not believe. I'm talking bawling, like face all wet and just uncontrollably crying. And I'm like, what is going on with this guy? So it was actually a work truck that he was driving for a company, and his one of his people from his representatives comes, and I said, "Hello, ma'am, how you doing?" And she says, she speaks to me. I think she speaks to me, and I speak to her. Because I'm not saying anything at this point. I'm still wondering, how in the world did I hit this guy? So um, she tells me his daughter had passed away not too long ago, and her birthday just passed. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So at this point, I'm like, even if I was upset, or if it was his fault or whatever, there was no reason for me to even try to defend myself, because this guy has lost his daughter. And this is just a stupid car accident. Like, that's what I call it. It was a stupid car accident because it was one where there was like minimal, if no damage to my car at all. And I drive a little, it's like a little Honda. It's not even, it's not a muscle car or nothing. It's not even metal, I don't think. It's just like kind of fiberglass. And I know the mirrors are not metal. Anyway, so, and I'm like, oh my God, he lost his daughter. So at this point, he's not saying anything either. He's just crying, 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 crying. And finally, when the police get done with us, he gives me my information back, gives him his information, and the police leave. But he gives me my information back first. But I stick around, and I just want to say something to this guy, like to let him know, look, man, I don't know whatever happened. I'm sorry this happened today, but I really want to give my condolences for your daughter, And police left, and he was just standing there looking at me, and I'm like, look, what I just told y'all, I'm sorry about whatever happened, but I really do. My heart goes out to you, about your daughter. And he gives me, he shakes my hand, and then I give him a hug. We give a nice long hug, and it just, I don't know, man. Just when people, I really do think God put that together, though. I really do, because he was actually driving kind of erratic before he was coming down the road, and I had to get behind him. And that's a whole nother part of what happened. But so I was behind him for about 3 miles, and he was just kind of all over the place, pausing at green lights and everything. But I'm not even trying to, defend myself or anything on that point. I just want to let you know that people might be going through a lot more than you think, or a lot more than like the reason why they do things. And you got to give them a pass, or just kind of don't always try to be the one that's, oh, he's wrong, I'm right. No, understand that people are going through things, and if you see somebody going through something or acting kind of erratic, just pray for them. Like, just understand that they might be going through something, and just don't be so self-absorbed. Because when I found out that his daughter had passed, everything changed. I could always get another car. I could always get my car fixed if it was messed up. But his daughter's gone. And they showed me the picture. She was a beautiful girl. And I was just like, and the lady was actually crying after all this happened. She was like, "Thank you for your grace," but it's not my grace. It's actually Jesus' grace. I keep my Bible in my car all the time. So I try. I'm not perfect, but I try to live the way God wants me to live. And especially in a situation like that, I want Jesus to come out, not the way I feel. So you know, just try to love on people. That's all. And you never know what somebody's going through. They might be going through something so serious that you can't. I couldn't even wrap my head around that. My daughter. Oh my goodness. Well, God bless you guys. I just wanted to share that with you. See you later.